we didn't get that far. It definitely is not good. According to the Chozo lore that we've been reading, the Chozo had sealed all of the Phazon in the planet with their seal. But there is lots of Phazon here that is accessible, not in the impact crater. So the Great Poison has expanded. And here we are in the Phazon Mines. This is the hardest area of the game. It is the hardest because not only are you dealing with the space pirates, we can get a bit closer. There we go. But you're dealing with stronger creatures and less space between save points. Mega turret. Perimeter defense turret reinforced with energy shield. Frustrated with inferior armor plating on standard defense turrets, the space pirates added energy shielding to a modified heavy cannon. The new shielding and increased beam strength makes the mega turret an efficient point defense weapon. So we want to keep the wave beam. And this is kind of why I really like the wave beam. You can charge beam the wave beam up, point in a random direction, and it will just zoom off where it needs to go. We're gonna go up, and we're gonna catch this save because this will be the closest save to anything inside of the Phazon Mines. And I don't want to get caught up in a hard location. Gotta enjoy that hot chocolate. Okay. I hear the space pirate. And now I see him. And there's one back there. Bam! Okay. Actually, I'm curious. Train controls are functional but require power. Power conduits to activate the crane are likely located near the... there. Thought he could surprise me. Well, he did. He was successful in surprising me. There are other reasons why we're coming up here first. Because we don't have to come up here first. Hold on. A power conduit is nearby. Ah. Now that should activate. Crane controls. So the reason why we want to move the crane now is because it'll smack and give us a missile expansion by moving it. You can go up. And you have to be cautious when releasing. And jump. Now, you cannot get off or out of Morph Ball while on the crane. So it is very specific. Now that we're here, we're going to push the crane back because there's no reason to keep the crane away from where it needs to be. And actually, no, that's way too far of a distance to jump with the Morph Ball. Down here, we have this thing. Secondary force field controls disabled. And over here, primary force field controls disabled. Now we can enter the mine. Ice Beam. I would recommend keeping Ice Beam close as your weapon of choice. It's fine. Some puzzles were really difficult. When I first played Metroid Prime, I had no idea how to solve that puzzle. I had to look it up, and even then, it was back in the era where finding guides online were basically impossible to do. So don't feel put too much pressure on yourself for having difficulty with that using camo. Actually, do I have these space pirates? Oh. Yeah, Shadow Pirates. Okay. Sorry about that little clumsy mess. I wanted to make sure that I actually had Shadow Pirates. Continuing forward. Right here. This is introducing a new type of pirate, and there are going to be multiple different kinds. As you can tell, they are purple. So color coding is going to be an important thing. Wave Trooper, space pirate armed with wave beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo designed originals, but still quite potent. So ice will do nothing to these guys. You must grab them on the wave beam. The good news is that you can still stun the enemies with your wave beam. So just chain them with full power charge beam, wave beam shots, and you'll be good. The doors have been unlocked. Now, I think that means that there are no more Chozos. This is important for later. Microfractures present in Bendesium Blast Gate. We still don't have anything to take care of Bendesium, but we are en route to get that taken care of. I think there's one more. Sometimes you don't need the thermal visor. I'm trying to show off the look of the room, so I'm trying to be conservative with my thermal visor looking. We have some funness here. Unit ident code EPG 8642 batch 23. Field designation Elite Pirate Alpha. Stasis tank hull reinforced with Bendesium alloy plates. So that's another thing to deal with Bendesium. I can't forget to scan new pirate lore. We're gonna get a lot of pirate data, and I actually have to go back to Phendrana Drifts to get one piece that I missed. Space pirate encrypted data and decoded. Initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The Phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as an augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Skyra made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a Phazon strain code named Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully infused Vertigo Phazon with Space Pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Platform system activated. I don't think that's what I was actually after. It was not. But it is fine. So there are some wave troopers over there. Oh, I just fell. I fell again. Fell again. Fell again. Fell again. There we go. So these space troopers have come around. There are actually 4 types of troopers to discover. The space pirate troopers, the wave pirate trooper, the ice pirate trooper, the power pirate trooper, I believe, and the plasma power trooper. Security on all stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on site. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. So they knew we were here because of our little invasion in the Phendrana Drifts. I see him. Here is the Power Trooper. Space Pirate armed with Power Beam technology. Space Pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the Power Beam, a flaw makes in their design inferior to their own weapon system. Chozo original, still quite potent. Now, I do not recommend fighting the Space Pirate Trooper with the Power Beam. Just super missile him. Just end his misery. Now, the thermal visor does not reveal, but there is a missile expansion, I believe, in this socket. Scan this to initiate the pulse beam. Oh, I was incorrect. Okay, well, still nothing. Come on. Yeah. Bleh. I fell all the way down. This is why camera controls are awful in video games. Jump, jump. Okay. In. Okay. I am positive one of these is supposed to have a missile. There it is. See? I wasn't lying. It would have been in the last one to shoot. There is only the one expansion, so shoot the leftmost hole. And now you point the gun straight ahead. And get access to this room. Now. Nothing to scan there. Power beams. Ooh, these guys were doing some fancy tricks. Again, just super missile them. Makes it easier. Now, I almost died from that boss because I didn't scan it until I was almost dead. Yes, Sheegoth is probably one of the hardest bosses to deal with. You have to wait until it's done breathing, and then you can use concussive attacks on its mouth. I recommend using missiles. Or when you face Sheegoth later, because Sheegoth becomes a standard enemy to fight in the future, hitting it with super missiles. I need the red track in place. Oh, it requires my whole being in there to rotate it. There we go. Find the red track. Up we go. Now we could try to go higher. However, we cannot because the object is blocked by rocks of bendesium. think these are pulse bamboos. With proper aim, you can break all the pulse bamboos, and we come down. And we have the ice beam next. And now we have access to the Phazon Mines level 2. I'm going to show you why that's important. Here is... oh my gosh, no, stop. That's the impact crater. Way up top is going to be the Chozo Temple. So a connected world. So you might be wondering, where's the map? Here's the map. The Phazon Mines are so large that they actually layered the map. Because it's big. It's condensed. Oh no! On the plus side though, Swag, while it is annoying, you do now have the experience and the know-how to deal with Sheegoth much faster. By the way, what I just did was shot a missile at the vent excreting poisonous gas. I actually was after the missile expansion, but by blowing it up, you actually blow up all the space pirates hiding in the tunnels with noxious gas. I think this is supposed to be our first elite pirate Phazon enhanced space pirate, incredibly strong, armored, and well armed. Elite pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon system absorbs beam weapon shots. The nature of this system makes them vulnerable to concussive weapons. Well armed, the elite pirate is effective in close combat and at a distance. Their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. So this is actually our first instance of fighting an elite pirate. This elite pirate is awake. So grab a beam. Use super missiles. Oh. I was expecting a lot worse because I remember a lot worse. Oh good, ice beam guys are next. Excuse me, I want ice beam. Ice troopers, space pirates armed with ice beam technology. This is no longer original text. This is no longer original text. This is no longer original text. Pull out the ice beam. Huh. I recall those guys blowing up in the same 2 shots. Oh well. What's good about ice troopers is that they still freeze. So you can still hit them with 2 ice beams and defeat them. Now, I am positive, just saying, I died because I was frozen. How do you get out of the frozen state? You press the B button. You have to jump rapidly in order to get out of the frozen state. New pirate data. Space pirate encryption decoded. Log 10 023 7. Security command issued an all points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject to the female hominid and humanid. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beams and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aaron on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aaron to command, dead or alive, it matters not. That's annoying. I thought it was A. I could have avoided death. A is... Hold on. Is B your jump or is it A? What does A do for you? Swag. New pirate data. Log 11, 156, 9. B is jump, A is shoot. So yes, B is how you get out of the frozen state. A is just for shooting. Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continues to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in the light of the recent life form readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicate that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amount of Phazon from the Phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to the vast deposits of Phazon within, but it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be. Okay, and then I don't think there's... Oh. Oh, no, don't go that way. My brain decided I wanted to go venture. That's not useful in that direction. Phazon Vat. Space pirate data. Log 11-222-8. Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assault on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward. So basically that's saying that they completely broke and mangled their own people trying to replicate this. That's because they don't turn into a source of pure energy. I wish you luck in round 2, Swag. None of those are new.